With the theme, Unlocking the African Frontier for Export Opportunities, the program aims to utilize the African Trade House in Cameroon as a veritable access to Central African markets. It focuses on capacity building, market research, and trade facilitation, with the goal of increasing Nigeria's export volume and revenue, as well as bridging the knowledge gap and make the world a marketplace for Nigerian non-oil products. Anambra State Coordinator, Nigeria Export Promotion Council, Peter Odom, urged the people of the state, especially exporters, to take advantage of the opportunity and increase their revenue.
This is the opportunity using the trade house, African Trade House in Cameroon, which will be an inroad to the South African, Eastern, and the Central African markets. It's a huge opportunity for Ndi Anambra to take advantage.
A Cameroonian entrepreneur and Chief Executive Officer of Brima Logistics and Travels Limited, Ruben Tamba, encouraged manufacturers in Anambra State to use the Brima Investment House in Cameroon to tap into markets across the Central African region.
Brima Logistics and Travels, which is my company registered with the Federal Republic of Nigeria, has created a trade house in Cameroon. And our mission here was to encourage manufacturers in Anambra State to be able to move their products to be exposed and be sold in Cameroon and across the Central African region. Export is the way to go now. So it is only by exporting that we can be able to make ends meet and keep our factories running.
It is possible to make Africa a better place. It is possible to make our goods and services likable by other African countries. It is possible to export to other African countries.
Stakeholders describe the collaboration as a huge avenue and a time to work towards maximizing Nigeria's export potential.
We are encouraging ourselves to key into this, and one of the major challenges that most of the people are having towards this export or their apathy so far is because you can't do what you don't know about. So knowledge is the key. And with this B Logistics, we hope that we're going to leverage their network and their experience so that people will gradually start harnessing this opportunity that we have in the export business.
It's through this kind of education and enlightenment that we will be able to do it, for people to come and learn and be educated on how they can take their products from Nigeria to other South African countries.
This one is a practical work, to export, especially to Central Africa. And we now have a consultant who is willing. So it is a time to walk into export, and it is possible.
Everybody can export. First of all, starting with what you have, making it standard, then leveraging this kind of relationship to get information. With them, I believe it's going to give everybody at least a good stepping stone.
With expertise in global logistics management services, Brima Logistics and Travels Limited is a privately owned custom licensed holder company that caters for the export and import needs of its customers by providing investment promotion opportunities, trade, and representation services in Central, West, and East African countries. In Oka, Ndemkalo, NTN News.